He's basically getting started. It's like, my friends, I sensed you were in trouble.
We've managed to sort it.
He looks at the smouldering wreck of your hover bus. I see.
We sorted most of it.
We were just getting on to that point. Anyways, what have you found of anything?
You're in the right direction. I was heading this way. Master Clee is nearby. I assume you've been ambushed by members of the Xenos Ren's team.
Most likely, yeah.
A rather incompetent group outside in town, and once we left, these people who were slightly more prepared for us outside.
Just turn to look at the smouldering wreck of our shuttle.
And Jar. And the smouldering wreck of Jar.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, we put Jar next to the shuttle so you can't really tell the difference.
What's the use of having a meat shield? They don't soak up blows occasionally.
He's just mumbling something about how he'll regenerate. It's fine, he'll regenerate.
As he descends into madness.
Unconsciousness, but yeah.
Well,
Little bit of A, little bit B.
little bit of, yeah.
So, shall we travel onwards together then, my friends?
Yes, we should.
Excellent. It's
Does he
plenty.
actually have a speeder of room for us as opposed to one of those tiny...
No, he's bought a proper size speeder.
Good.
Convenient.
Yes, convenient. See if they'll have to have you guys hanging on like you're some sort of like bikers.
Speaking of which, that rocket launcher, does anyone have gunnery?
Wait, is it gunnery? I thought it was ranged heavy.
I'm not sure.
Ranged line.
No, it would be gunnery.
I
gunnery.
do have a point of gunnery.
Someone's burdened themselves with the rocket launcher.
Wait, you're giving Arcturus a rocket launcher. Oh Jesus!
They've got to use something when we see them when we get chased by the enemy speeders.
Well, yeah, true. I'll give you that. But does it come with any ammunition, Gray?
It's going to have a couple of rockets.
Okay, cool. Give you those.
He didn't fire them all, and it didn't go up in smoke.
True. It's just I'm guessing you can't recharge a rocket like you can a laser pack in Star Wars, no matter how hard you try. More's the pity. Oh, and before we head off, on the behalf of Hilo and myself, can we fix those little droids?
Not at the moment, but you can chuck them in a bag and try them later.
Cool,
Yes.
we'll do.
Salvage.
But yeah, I imagine Star Wars' Elon Musk is trying to work out reusable rocket launcher rockets.
Yeah, no, to be fair, I could also imagine a testing session for that, where it's like the launching part of it returns to be reloaded with the warhead, but the warhead's still on it. We regret to inform you that the test firer for this rocket launcher has been killed in an unfortunate accident.
Bah.
Poor sod. Poor sod. Anyway, you'll all leap aboard the speeder. One of you may have to go side saddle, but yeah, there'll be enough room for everyone.
Alright, I'm back. What'd I miss?
Lucian.
Fight's over. Bucket Heed very kindly has rocked up to give us a lift, and the droids are unfixable right now. We've got them in a bag for later. And I have a rocket launcher now.
Oh,
And
that's fun.
Possibly medic checks, just so we don't have to burn more sim packs. We have a few people who are like 3 wounds or less. As in, like, they have 3 wounds on them. So it's minimal damage.
Alright, give me a second to get back in. I must have lost connection at some point.
You did, yeah.
Sorry about that. Had some pressing issues to take care of.
It happens.
It's fine, it's fine. You were just playing technical difficulties music softly while you sort of on your turn.
Okay, I am in the Phantom Zone, it seems.
Banned.
I will just restart Fantasy Grounds entirely.
Probably for the best.
Yeah.
While he's rejoining, shall we set off?
Yes, you set off. Yeah. It's a much classier speed than you were in before.
It's mud.
Okay, so you start climbing up into the hills more. It gets a bit rockier, and then it's kind of like, suddenly the bucket heat kind of veers off in a direction. It's like, it's just this way. I can feel it. And yet, over in the distance, you can see like a couple of lightsabers going. They're obviously, the wrong image is file because I want to bring up Bruce Lee's image. Just because it's awesome. It's obviously like the yellow lightsabers that are pretty indicative of him.
Hey!
And kind of like, bucket heat drops you down quite quickly and lands you not too far away from you, just as he kind of like slices through the last of the goons he's dealing with. Right.
Having fun.
Yeah, that's a interesting challenge. So, how did you find
Any
me?
maps I should be seeing here?
No, not yet.
How did we find you? You sent us the message.
The message?
To Lord Buckethead.
Who's Lord Bucket? Who? Is this gentleman with you?
Yeah,
Sound of a lightsaber igniting. You guys got played.
Yeah, I was
Again. God fucking damn it.
Wait,
It happens every goddamn time the Sith come up.
are you saying trusting a guy who had a bucket on his head is actually a bad idea?
Yep.
self-lord.
It was just too ridiculous for you to consider as an evil guy.
Not plausible. How
I suppose we actually need to realize this because, like, there was literally a Sith guy called the Ambush. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this name?
Yeah, I guess after the first time we didn't really expect it to happen again.
Were you?
You thought one obvious name wouldn't happen twice, but no.
Ray, were you actually?
Cold to Lord Buckethead can't actually be evil, right?
Sadly, in this particular
Right.
case.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, were you actually keeping in mind that your sniper rifles in the last combat had Pierce 2?
I think we were.
Okay.
Yeah. I hadn't added it to the thing.
Yeah. And
Didn't-
honestly, it's probably almost better just to add it to straight damage because
Yeah.
everybody here has at least 2 soak.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, anyways.
Oh god, here we go.
Master Klee's kind of like his lightsabers will ignite as well, and he'll start like spinning them around in a completely dangerous way to use.
So our party just does a collective facepalm, turns around and gets ready for combat again.
No.
Yep.
Well, at this
No.
point, Master Klee will shout, Xenos, he's in the temple up ahead. I will deal with this guy. You must stop him. So it's
Okay.
going to be a Jedi on Jedi fight, and
Bear in mind what happened the last time we fought even a minor Jedi minor Sith who wasn't a Lord. We very nearly lost badly.
Yeah,
And-
that's true.
Who wasn't properly trained.
That as well. And we still very nearly lost badly.
On the other hand, is going after the Xenos going to be really any better?
Yes, because we don't actually have to kill her to stop whatever she's doing, we just have to stop whatever she's planning.
Do you just
Which
use
isn't quite the same thing.
We run off into the temple.
hooray! Well, you run off towards the wrong image
Yeah, towards
completely.
the temple. I will be right back.
Alright, 1 second while I sort myself out with a mask. Okay. So, we'll re-roll initiative, and I'm going to run the same initiative for this entire kind of like set.
Oh yeah, I need to roll a discipline check because I have too much strain.
That's
Oh,
actually
yeah.
a really good point. I forgot
Yeah.
to do that as well myself.
No, yeah, and we were going to do some healing, weren't we? As soon as
Yes,
both of-
although Pilo's having connection issues, so I'll have to do discipline first and then
yeah.
come back to that. Yes, I'm down to 2 strain.
Oh, okay. We're making the discipline cool checks.
Yeah,
right?
we're doing the discipline call checks that we should have done at the end of the combat to strain reduce.
I'm on 6 strain, which is still too much, but no longer over.
I healed 2 more. 2 back.
Oh, what? There we go.
because we haven't had chance to recover strain beyond discipline check.
I really
probably had, like,
hate my
15
internet
minutes or so.
sometimes.
Yeah, sorry man, you're not having the best of luck, are you?
Well, it's only the second time it's happened today, and I was only here for this one, so...
It's like your connection's good. At least your voice is not okay.
Yeah, no, it's something to do with... I just occasionally lose my internet entirely, and then a couple of minutes later, it's back just fine.
Right, did I create that guy or did I completely forget?
What you may
So,
have missed
I
there.
asked this before while I was having trouble, but do we have time for a parting shot at him at least?
He'll block it.
This is not the time to get into a pissing match with a proper Sith Lord, I think.
I mean, my first reaction to Xenos was to try and shoot, so... I figured I'd stay on key.
Yeah, you can shoot, it's fine. He'll just get blocked.
Points for effort.
Even the xenomorph brain lets you shoot at. With 5 adversary, but at least he let you make the roll.
But yeah, 5 adversary and non-working gun.
Well done, work.
No, I was going to say, because I had the only working gun because it was the only
A
projectile.
non-working gun that he didn't bother to tell me wasn't working until I pulled the trigger.
Oh yeah, that was it. The big surprise was everyone's energy weapons were thought to be working until you tried to shoot the Zenith. That was it. Also known as Grey continues to be a dick.
Yep.
So, where
He's
are we
honest
now?
about it. We're charging off to try and get to the temple to stop Xenasith from whatever it is she's doing. Which we don't actually know, admittedly. Sadly, we rather lost the opportunity to ask Klee because, well, dun dun dun.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun. Alright. That'll do for now. I haven't shared the map with you guys yet, have I?
No.
There we go.
I wasn't here.
Hello. Here's a map.
So,
Oh, you're using masks again.
using masks just to get. So, if you guys like start rolling your
Every
initiative.
time it freaks me out because I think the image just hasn't loaded.
Yeah, because right now, actually, the masking means I can see Brooklyn just staring at me through the top of the map.
I
He is
didn't know,
judging.
I didn't know how it worked like that, but you guys.
He is
Oh, yeah.
always judging. Brute Lee knows everything.
Mine started out, scrolled all the way to the top for some reason.
And
I do wonder why the Sith Lord used us as bait.
because it's a very easy way to get to Klee, and if to be fair, I
We're
suppose
player characters.
yeah, we're here to be exploited.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's the actual reason, but just trying to justify it in my head.
No, on side is yeah, pretty much. Okay, so do we need to roll initiative at this point?
Yeah.
I
Because
was gonna say,
there's a
the next
couple of
boss
there's a
is-
couple of folks. Yeah, they've probably heard the lightsaber battle going on. So
Yeah.
this will be not cool.
Okay, fair enough. Cool it is.
If we're going to be using the same
Oh,
initiative,
well, fuck.
I think I'm going to boost us.
Holy shit, that is the most I've ever rolled.
That's kind of impressive and depressing at the same time.
Well, to be fair, it is in fact the most I can roll.
Point.
Give me
Add a advantage to that roll.
sort.
Oop.
Now I'm gonna spend a. Oh. Let's see, I'm going to spend a point of strain in order to get one higher. So that is 3.
2. And then 3 for.
What's the .02?
That's my 0.01, but I've got a armor which adds 1 advantage to my initiative.
No, the 3.02. Sorry.
So for initiative, we should have a .04.
Oh, I was counting Cerberus's discipline. So it should just be a 3, shouldn't it?
Should have
Yes.
a 2.02 or 1.01, and we should have a. And I'm spending. I'm going to spend that triumph to reduce my strain by 3 more. Because for cool checks, you can do that, and discipline checks.
Oh, hey, I need to make a discipline check to see if I can do the thing, reduce my own strength, because we finished the combat.
Yep.
Well, that's 1 point at least.
Something I should have thought of, I should have crafted 2 solid projectile pistols so I could have something that actually works around this last. Or Zeno thing.
Shit, that's a point. I should have got a 9.
Oh, shit. Well, the missile tube will still work.
Yeah, but do you really want to give someone with access to the Force a missile?
Nope. I want to give the cave above their head a missile.
The issue is missiles aren't very fast, relatively speaking.
Depends, actually. If it's a sort of one and done job, it can be very quick.
On the
Not to
other
mention, I think
hand,
this is.
in the movies, Kylo Ren managed to stop a blaster bolt.
Blasters don't actually, travel at speed of light. They just travel
I'm
like
pretty sure that blaster bolt was moving faster than a missile.
Guys, we're nerding out too hard, I think.
Yeah, let's go murder these people.
Yeah, so roll initiative.
Whoa.
spending.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Yep, they got the
We're
jump on us.
having
Surprise,
more of
surprise.
this then, are we?
Apparently, yes.
No, you just rolled. You just rolled your attack.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh, that's an attack.
yeah,
Oh, God. Okay. Less hard stacks, please, Gray. Thanks much.
Gray.
Yeah, sorry.
you have to remove that one then.
Yeah, I'll just roll
Or
that.
on the other hand, that's only
That looks
marginally better.
Dum, da-dum, dum, dum, da-dum.
So what? They've got a. We've got the first with a 4. They've got a 3.03.
Ah,
No, pfft,
you go first.
yeah, one person. job.
You've got a missile launcher.
Yes, I do.
What's the blast on that missile?
10. So
Cover
if
the
I
blast.
Radius, though.
The blast also has breach.
yes.
do you want to collapse the cave entrance?
Well, that is the problem. If I miss, I could well hit the entrance. Yeah. I mean, in fact, if I miss, it could also just scatter south and hit nothing, which would be infinitely preferable.
To be fair, if you miss, you could hit me in the back.
This is also a fair point, unless I just take strain for an extra move action to get in front of you. Yeah, tell you what. Well, there's nobody else who can do gunnery, is there? So if anyone's going to use this bloody thing, it's going to be me. Alright, I'll pop 2 strains to take an extra manoeuvre. I will
Okay.
shift in front of the party. And then... Can't believe I'm saying this. I'm going to use a missile.
You don't have to
It's
automatically
no, I'm
use.
going to terrify them, but it'll do.
Well, it depends what I fucking roll, doesn't it? Range Grey?
Probably long at this point.
Okay.
We are terminating with extreme prejudice.
Yeah, Arcturus has had a very bad day so far.
No shit. And you
know that
weren't
scene
even
in
the
Hot
one who got
Fuzz?
shot.
Yeah, but you know the scene in Hot Fuzz where all the really nice people suddenly start whipping out automatic weaponry? Arcturus just whips out a missile tube. Deal with it. Okay. Do you care to upgrade, Grey?
No.
Okay, well I do.
Everyone can hear his backblast. He's got some deadly backblast.
Right, that's just a miss then, isn't it?
Yep. You've blown some more rubble down.
Okay, so that's down to 2 rockets then. I'm guessing Hylo was to be fair, the only reason why they gave it to me is because you were disconnected at the time of Ablative. I'm assuming you have more than 1 point in gunnery.
I don't have any gunnery, actually.
That's actually, you should not take this then. This is a gunnery weapon.
Well, she wasn't gonna take it to use it.
Alright.
Well,
Oh wait, no,
I'll
I
give you
do
it.
have 1 point in gunnery, my bad.
Well, then, we're shooting at the same bloody thing, really.
However, from that advantage, firing a rocket launcher is quite relieving for stress.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
imagine.
Yeah, there's a certain catharsis involved, I suppose.
Alright, so this one's going to move forward. Who should they shoot?
And yeah, the joke there was I'm taking it away for my safety, not
Nope.
to shoot it.
Oh, looks like Zex gets a Not gets a shot. Okay. Do you have range defense?
I do. I have 1.
Yep. Do you want a counter upgrade?
No.
These blaster pistols just start cutting it.
To be fair, we've been missiled, we've been sniped, we've had psycho-targeted droids on us. I think 1 round of misses is okay in the grand scheme of things, Gray.
That wasn't a
Well,
miss.
you also shot the most tanky person here.
Yeah.
Realistically,
Well, this is
blaster
also-
pistols is like, that's how you whittle away people. Blaster
Alright.
rifles are,
So
you knock them
they're
down with
moving
1
up to
hit.
medium range, aren't they?
Yep. They are.
And I know you're going to start breaking out the people with breach and lightsabers soon.
Well, he already has.
Since turn order doesn't really matter at this point, I think I'll go.
Yep.
I
Turn
have to
order
go.
only matters in that the ranged people go before the melee people.
Which means it really should be ablative, so.
Okay, do they have range defense?
No, they are minions.
In that case, I will aim and
So both of them moved within medium range?
No.
wreck their shit.
No, the xenophogues are still at long range.
I hit the ones that are at medium. Or do I have to? Never mind.
No, that's fine. So that's 2 down. Oh, actually 1. You've 1 off killing the second. Who's going to murder the next lot?
I think I want to try out this
I
fancy
will go.
I got.
Careful, because that's cumbersome, so you're not going to be able to move at all while firing it.
No, cumbersome just gives you penalties if you have less than X brawn, I think.
Yeah. I've got 3 points. Fine.
Well, there you go.
Wrong range, but only 2 difficulty because the sniper rifle is scoped.
Oh, you stole one of their sniper rifles. Huh.
Yeah, the free rifles got handed out while you were away.
Yeah, I've got a rifle anyway.
That's what we thought.
Not to mention you can have mine, frankly, because I'm actually physically not strong enough to fire it without a cumbersome penalty. So,
Accurate.
I mean, that's just why I got a sling on it, because that makes it less cumbersome.
accurate is just a blue dice, right?
Yeah.
accurate is just blue die equal to how much the rating is.
And you might as well aim while you're at it.
Not doing any estimate actions.
Good
this is going?
night.
Never not aim if you can.
So that's actually 10 points with the Piers, and the crit kills another. Alright. It's only 1 extra hit point, but it's enough. The thugs are not lasting very well.
They don't seem to have the thug aura everybody else does when we fight thugs, do they?
Yeah, they're almost like stormtroopers are going down so quickly.
Zex, I think you're up because you're the last non-melee.
Yeah. I'm just thinking. Xenothugs 1 has gotten hit. Actually,
On the other hand, if you hit Xenothugs 0, Not can actually do something this turn.